Good morning, everyone. This is Brad Matheny. Today is the 14th of August. The SPY has just rolled into my 540 area, right in this area off a deep low. This is where we're going to see if this research that I do is accurate. Remember, today is a rally pattern. I indicated that we were going to likely see some sort of a downward roll in the market. You can see the line that I drew. I highlighted basically the 539 to 540 area as being moderate support for the markets. I believe this area here is going to provide very solid basing and support for the markets. We'll see how it plays out. Now we need to see the market, the SPY market price, move into some basing, possibly into some flagging, and then begin to move higher. So we're really kind of looking right now at the idea that we could be flagging downward off of this channel. You can see this upper line. Let's see where that upper line originates, that yellow line. See if it's off of basing. Yeah, that's fine. You notice the rejection area here, rejection here. We get the rejection rolling up here, break through it, gap up. We get rejection, come back up. We're looking for additional rejection here. We would be looking at this point for this type of flagging formation right here to play out. Try to make it the same color. And basically moving into this type of a move higher off of this flag type setup right here. So I would expect the markets to attempt to roll sideways into this flagging type of scenario around 541.10, 541.25. Kind of flagging, setting up a low, maybe rolling back down into this 540.5 area or a bit lower, but then eventually breaking back out and attempting to rally up to the 544 area. Again, the rally phase needs to pause, needs to reset before it can attempt to move a little higher. Let's go take a look at gold. Gold was pulling downward this morning, which is again, yep, there's the downward pull. This is very common. We need to see this pause in the leg. You can see here on the charts. Yeah, I know I draw a lot. I just got a comment from some guy today that asked me if I was crazy or whatever, but not everybody draws charts like you guys think. I draw charts that work for me, and I try to explain to you guys what I'm seeing by drawing things so you can visually see it. And of course, if some person, I'll use the term nicely, decides they don't like what I do or don't understand charts, I'm not drawing it for you. I'm drawing it so I can explain things to other people. And if you can't get it yet, well then follow along and hopefully you'll be able to understand what I'm doing. So again, I love these guys that decide that they're the chart police and they have to tell me how to draw charts because they don't get it. Well, that's not my problem. So anyway, we're in this pullback before we move into the leg, like I mentioned earlier, and we're likely going to come down into this 2485, maybe 2475 area as a pullback low before we move higher into gold. And I remember telling you guys, I think gold's got a lot more opportunity upside next week than this week. So I do fully expect gold to just really meander into these lows, back down below 2490 roughly, and try to settle over a base over in this area before we see some big rally starting next week. Okay, guys, more as we go. Talk to you later.